I think it's just as important as having a prac kitchen and an arts and crafts room. Now that we've had it, it's definitely a non-negotiable for us moving forward.
Without this room, we wouldn't be able to function as a day program. The necessary and the need of this room is so important to our participants.
Hi, I'm Ange Dobson, the General Manager at Advanced Disability Services and Respite.
Hi, my name is Ioane Vitali. I am the team leader for one of the day programs at Advanced Disability Services Respite called Empower.
So Advanced Disability Services and Respite have been around since 2018. We provide support to 17 to 65-year-olds in Western Sydney living with a disability. We started off with providing support to participants with transportation and community access, and then we decided that we would open up some day program centres. At the time when we were considering installing a sensory space, we had gone through some significant growth and our participants' needs had varied or were changing. So we decided that it would be invaluable to create a safe space for our participants to come and reset and then re-enter group supports and services.
With day programs, it's encouraged to engage, it's encouraged to support. And so when our participants go out and they do all these amazing things, they engage, they complete their goals, this space is able for them to come back, to regroup, to calm down, to relax. It provides that ground zero for them to be able to go back to where they need to be, to come out and then be able to engage with everyone else or engage out in the community, whatever the goal is for the day.
The previous space that we were at, we didn't have a sensory room, and it was identified really quickly that there was a need for it. Predominantly you'll see day program centres that have a heavy focus on music and arts and crafts, and that only really caters to some people's needs and interests. And so without having that sensory space, we're missing out on that whole self-regulation, which is so crucial, particularly when you're not receiving supports as an individual when you're supposed to be in a group setting. So we found that the previous space, we did have an increase in incidents related to behaviours, which was quickly reduced once we did install that in our new space.
One of our participants has benefited so much from the sensory room. Coming into our day program, she had very heightened behaviours due to things going on at home.
It's actually quite a noisy home environment because there's a number of family members that live with a disability.
So the sensory room provides a safe space. She will actually let you know when she's ready for this room.
When she would arrive, one of the first places that she would come was just to the sensory room just to get herself ready and set up for the day.
One of the main things that has progressed throughout her experience here at Day Program is being able to achieve those goals that a lot of people had doubted her for. The sensory space provides a reset. Let's regroup. Once she gets out there, she's able to achieve those goals.
It's definitely been a huge benefit for us. It's obviously made us a lot more competitive in the market because a lot of people will pay to visit a centre that has spaces like this where they have the play gyms and stuff like that. So they're paying for that, whereas this is just an inclusion in our day program and it doesn't cost the participant anything.
The sensory space for me is one of the greatest things about Day Program. It's a huge need within the disability organisation, and I believe every day program should have a sensory room.
It had exceeded every single expectation. It actually gave me a sense of pride that I was attached to something like this and that I was able to give our participants something that they'd never seen before. It was easy from the start when we started planning it together right to the end. Once it was handed over to us, it was an easy experience and it definitely exceeded all expectations. We would definitely recommend creative sensory spaces to any provider that's looking to build a sensory space.